It's early December now, and they're predicting a possibility of some snow. So I've decided this year to tie up my cordylines to try and stop the snow going into the crown, and wrap them with some plastic. Now, I used to have a lot of cordylines in the garden many years ago. I had a hanging basket and plant display business, and we used to use them in the winter as a centerpiece in the planters. And obviously, when they got too big, we had to do something with them. And I planted a lot in my garden, and they got very big. Some of them 10, 12 feet tall. And in 2010, I think it was, in the bad winter then, I lost a lot. So I've been a bit dubious about their hardiness since then, and obviously last year I planted a couple, and they got knocked back. This one we bought this year, and as a replacement, and the ones that got hit last year, they have come back in a couple of places, but very, very slow and quite weak. I'm not putting any temperature protection on. This is purely just to keep the snow out, because I think it's the snow getting into the crown and then freezing which actually kills the plants. I'm not going to leave this on all winter. I'm just going to leave it on until the danger passes, and then take it off to help prevent them from rotting. I've bought in the last of the canners now, and the gunners. I've got a couple of these. I've got quite a reasonable sized one. I've got this little tiny one in this box. I'm protecting the crowns of these with straw. Now, we haven't had a frost enough to kill the leaves off, and I know what people do is they tend to cut the leaves off and put them over the top, but I think I'll put this straw in as a bit of added protection. Our gunnerer last year, he actually survived unprotected, but I'm not feeling that cavalier this year. Now, some of the other bits in the garden, I'm just putting pots on. Like, I'm putting a pot on here. This is the cordyline that was damaged. He's just started to come back. He's very tiny under that pot, and under here we've got a euphorbia. We've finally got round to dealing with the dahlias, which we lifted a few weeks ago, and we've dried the corms out and knocked the mud off, and we're storing them this year in cardboard boxes with just a bit of sawdust on to keep them dry and hopefully stop them rotting away. The indoor plants that we had out in the garden during the summer, a lot of them we've decided we're going to keep in the greenhouse this year, because we were a bit worried about the central heating damaging them, and we have left some in the house that we can enjoy over the winter. you.